Hey, it's Norbert Olowitz here, and in this video, I wanted to talk about my Impact Branding Worksheet right here. You can get this document, you can download it for free simply by opting into the form on this blog. You get it as part of a couple of other training videos. One of the things you get is this Branding Impact Worksheet. And I wanted to record this video because I've been getting some questions about some of the elements on this. So I want to really quickly just go through this with you and help you to really just kind of get going and fill this out. Now, honestly, branding is probably one of the most important elements of your online business. And now I'm not talking about creating like a massive brand when we think about the big brands, like the big corporate brands. It's not necessary to create a logo and print documents. That's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about branding. What we want to answer here is some very basic but fundamental and critical questions when you're putting your business strategy together. One of the main ones is, why should anybody do business with you? You got to get clear on the answer, and this worksheet is going to help you do that. Very important when we're talking about branding. I've got the 3 C's of impact branding right at the top: clarity, consistency, and constancy. This is critical if you want to build an engaging and powerful and impactful brand. Okay, so just keep those 3 things in mind. Okay, so we're going to start out with some big picture concepts at first. And what I want you to do is take an afternoon, take an evening, really commit to completing this document properly. Okay, so what we're going to do is start out with some big picture stuff. The first thing is vision. I want you to step back for a second here and take a really broad look at your big vision. Why are you doing what you're doing? What do you envision for yourself, for your family? I want you to very clearly create the dream lifestyle, the dream business that you want. It's really important that you nail this down. Otherwise, you might end up doing things, and then later down the road, you'll realize, wow, this is totally not in line with what I want to be doing. You know what I mean? So it's very important that you clarify your vision, what you want out of your business, what your big picture goals are right away from the beginning here, okay? So that you stay on track and you don't get distracted. One of the key benefits of doing this work right now, and I know it can be time consuming and maybe it's not as exciting, as sexy as some of the marketing techniques, but this is critical because it's going to keep you focused, keep you in line, and alleviate all the distractions and confusion that might come down the road, okay? So vision. The next thing is purpose. How specifically will you achieve this vision? And I want you to consider your purpose in 3 separate areas, and this is powerful here. I want you to consider, first of all, your personal purpose. What is it that you desire for yourself, okay, on a personal level? And then your professional purpose. What is it that you want to, what is it that you desire for your clients? What do you want to give to your clients? That's your professional purpose. And then a big picture, your global purpose. How do you want to contribute? How do you want to contribute to your family, to your community, and to the world at large? So 3 different elements there: your personal, professional, and your global purpose. Okay, so take some time to get clear on what your purpose is. Okay, next is passion. One of the reasons that people come online to start an online business is because they want to do work that is fulfilling, work that they enjoy, that they can love doing, okay? So it's very critical here, very important, that if we're going to be building a business online, that you're doing something that you love. You're going to be putting so much energy, so much effort into this business. You got to make sure that you'll be able to sustain yourself, and the only way you can be able to do that is to do something that you love. Now, yeah, sure, you could do like niche marketing and find some money-making niches that have absolutely no relevance to anything that you're interested in, and you can do that. You can make money that way. That's totally okay. But what my focus is really to help people build a business around their passion, around their real purpose. That's what I think is so amazing about being able to build an online business, is that you can build something that you absolutely love, something where you can leave a legacy, okay? Because it's based on your passions, really what you're passionate about. So brainstorm here, write down every single thing that you're just passionate, that gets you fired up, that gets you really excited. Think about when you get into conversation with people, what are the topics that just get you fired up, where you start speaking a million miles a minute and you're knowledgeable in this topic and you're excited, you're passionate, and you just want to share everything you know. Okay, these are your passions. What really fires you up? What gets you excited? What gets you angry? What really, creates emotion, stirs emotion in you? These are your passions. Brainstorm them, write them all down, okay? Because then later when we're creating your brand, first of all, we want to make sure that we're including these, but then we can also narrow it down from there, okay? Because we want to get clear, we want to get focused. But right now we're just brainstorming. Okay, the next thing down here, core strengths, talents, gifts, attributes. Critical, very important. It's absolutely critical that the work that you do in your business is focused around your core strengths, gifts, and talents. You do not want to be doing things that you stink at. Okay? Outsource it. Get other people to do that. It's a waste of time and energy. You want to focus on your core strengths and talents. That's what this section is all about here. I've got a couple of recommendations. There's another recommendation I'm going to add on this one that I've got here. It's the DISC profile from the Tony Robbins website. I love that profile. It's a great help, and it's free too. So you can start out with that one. The strengths test costs only $20. Highly recommend it. It's very in-depth, very detailed, and it's specifically focused on your core strengths. And then my personal favorite, the wealth profile, the wealth dynamics profile test. That one is specifically focused on the game, the specific game that you need to play to build wealth. So if you're interested in knowing what your game to build wealth is, what you should actually be doing to build wealth in your lifetime, you got to do this test. That's the wealth profile. That's my highly recommended personality profile test. It's unlike any other test that you can take out there. Extremely unique. You take all three of those tests. Those will give you different strengths, talents, gifts, and attributes. You just want to write all of those down. What you're going to use this for down the road is you'll really be able to create your unique selling proposition. When you're writing about your About Me page, you're trying to come up with, what's special about me, what's unique about me. You go right back to here. Everything you got from the personality profiles, you're going to get it right there. One of the things that I use in my branding is that I'm a strategic, creative visionary, okay? I got those things from these personality profiles because when I read them over, I'm like, yeah, that's exactly me. That's exactly, my core strengths, my talents. It makes so much sense. And it made it so easy for me, when I'm writing about myself, writing about what it is that I can give other people, okay? So this is really going to help you guys, absolutely going to help you to get clear, get focused, and create a powerful brand. So make sure to take those tests and fill this section out. Okay, now the next page here, skills and specialized knowledge. Okay, so now we want to look at your unique skills, the unique knowledge that you've developed, the unique experience that you've had. This might be, experience, knowledge, and skills that you've built up, through your childhood, experiences, maybe classes or, through school, extracurricular activities, maybe in college or university, courses that you took, degrees that you have, your profession, your career, special skills that you've learned. Perhaps different online courses that you've taken, different skills that you've developed, marketing techniques you've used, whatever it is, whatever your background is, you really want to take some time and really think about all the skills that you have, all the things that you've mastered, all the knowledge that you have. Write them all down. Again, this is a brainstorm session here. We're probably not going to use most of them, but it's really going to help you to see all the different skills and specialized knowledge that you have, and then we might be able to work that into your brand, okay? So very critical.